ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone else who doesn't fall under those gender binaries. It is time. Are you as excited as I am? Because I certainly am. It's been ages since Mobula Ram has debuted on YouTube. Actual ages. I grew very, very old in that time. But it's time for a change. Let's get to it right away. I don't have any intro video for this. No debut trailer. So, what you're about to see will be swift. Let's get to this. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are ready. As I slowly descend from the top of my screen. Hello, Kevin. I hope you will enjoy this new model of today. But it is time for a change. It is time for a change. Here you see my robe, my little shoes, my socks, the robe. I wonder what it could be. Maybe I've become a wizard. An old wizard. That seems very appropriate, doesn't it? Here you go. Here is my face. Here it is descending upon you. It is me. Hi. Army, what do you mean transitioned? What do you mean transitioned? I am Ram. I am certainly Ram. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people who don't fall into the gender binary. This is me. Ram. The real Ram. It's me. It's Ram. How do you like this? Yeah. All right, let's get to the PowerPoint presentation. So I have some very important things to show you. Okay. It's a proper debut again. Let's put on some music, the same as before, time tracks. Which one do I go for? Oh, yeah, there we go. That seems good enough. How loud is it? How loud does it play? I'll turn that down a little bit, but I'll turn that down just a little bit. All right. Perfect. Now, let's do this. Let's go to the PowerPoint presentation. All right. Coming up. First, we need to introduce me. Let's get this little. Let's have a little thing to point at my details. First of all, my name is Ram, and yeah, I don't know my last name. My name is just Ram. My birthday is on the 2nd of February. I had to look it up on the wiki, so it's that. My age is somewhere between 17 and 19, depending on which series of the anime you're watching, depending on which season you're watching. And I really hope I'm not 17 right now. If I am 17 right now, then that's going to make some people very, very uncomfortable. Yeah, so I really hope I'm like 18 plus right now. Now, anyway, my height is 1 meter and 54. You know, I am a short queen, as you all know. My blood type, sadly, my blood type was not on the wiki, so I don't know my blood type. Of course, I don't ask any doctors what my blood type is. I'm not sure if blood type even exists, if that's even been invented in my universe. So I'm sorry, I don't know my blood type. I don't know if blood type is even a known thing in my universe. My sex is with my beloved master Roswell, and again, I hope I am 18 plus, because if I am 17, then please redact this. Please redact this if I am 17 or younger. But so But if I am 18 plus, then yeah, this is my sex. And if it is 17 or under, then it is no. And my gender, as listed on the wiki, is apparently female, even though I don't sound it. So, wonderful. Although, to be fair, we live in progressive times. There's going to be a lot of girls sounding like me, right? So, that's all fine. Carrying on to the next slide. Now, my likes are Roswell. Again, he is a very handsome man. I think he is like in his 50s or something, and I'm still in my teens, but I still love him nonetheless. The love of my life is like a 50-plus-year-old clown, but that's fine. I like my sister Rem. My sister Rem is a very good girl. Although, you know, I like myself more. I like myself more than Rem, although I like Rem equally as much as me, so I guess I don't like Rem more than me. Rem is a good girl, I guess. And I also like Roswell's boy Clusie. He is... Rem is my sister, as we all know. And anyway, yeah, I've recently learned about the word Clusie. Maybe I'm a few years like maybe I'm a few years out of date on this info, but like I'm not sure if Clusie is in anymore, but like I still love it very much, especially Roswell's boy Clusie. There's that. I've not, and I dislike Barusu's bullshit. Now, Barusu is a guy who I think he is like a isekai protagonist. I guess he got run over by a truck sometime. Now, I've not watched the anime either, so that's fine, because here's the further details. I don't watch anime enough to know much about my character. That is true indeed. I've never watched ReZero. All of this is just based on things that I've seen from like a few clips and like some wiki articles. So I've only skimmed through those a few times, and this is all I know about my character. I've not looked up anything else, I guess. That's kind of that. Of course, I have to show the credit as well. Here is yucky isekai protagonist. He is very yucky. He says a lot of bullshit, so he's yucky. Ew, ew, ew. Yeah, I don't like him, I guess. He speaks a lot of bullshit, and yeah. He is a yucky man. Let his hand grab him. I don't care. This model that I'm using right now, I guess it was ripped from a mobile game. It's called, I think, Life in a Different Reference. Lost in Memories. That's what the mobile game is called. As you can see here, I've never played it because I've never like watched ReZero. So I'm sorry about that. I'm just being honest. I agree. This joke would have landed much better with me too if I actually like watched ReZero. I apologize to all ReZero fans who like may or may not be offended by my highly inaccurate portrayal of the character Ram, but that's just the way I am. I am the real Ram, so that's just life. Yeah, indeed. And that's it. That's me. I am Ram, and yeah, this is the real me. I hope you all like me. I am Ram. Anyway, that was all the PowerPoint slides. So now we go on to the next part of the stream. Very, very important to have it. We have this little window. I'm going to remove this part. We have here the RAM tier list. As you can see, we have a lot of different RAMs. Now, I don't know all of these RAMs equally well, but first of all, I have to start with myself. And I, as a RAM, what do I know about ReZero? I guess I'm a bit like sour sometimes. I guess I can be a bit confident. And yeah, I guess as a RAM, I have several anime figurines of myself just because of my name alone. And yeah, that's it. I don't know me very well. I've never watched ReZero, but I guess I can put myself an A tier because I like my confidence. And even if I can be sour, I guess I can be a good character or something. Next up is Ram from Tron. Now, Ram from Tron, he is the best character. He is the best character in the film Tron 1982. Ram is the best character in Tron 1982. He deserves the S rank. Easy S rank. Go watch the film yourself if you want to see him. He is the best character in it. It's him. Next up is Ram from Neptunia. As you can see here, Ram from Neptunia. Now, I've never actually played Neptunia. I've not like looked at any wiki on what this character personality is. I've seen people call me Ram from Neptunia a lot, just as with Ram from ReZero. But yeah, she just happens to have the same name as me, so she has to be on the Ram tier list. Now, I don't know who this character is, but I'm gonna put her in different B tier because yes. Now next up is Ram, the Hindu deity. Now Ram is a major Hindu deity, and he is also the protagonist, I guess, in some Hindu folklore. I guess I didn't look up his details fully. I need to get more into like the culture of India. I get supposed to do that to know that, or like Hindu culture in general. However, I appreciate that this guy is a big good. That this Ram is a very big good guy, who is I guess supposed to be a role model of some kind. And for that alone, you stroke my ego, Ram, and therefore you belong in S tier. That is very good. This Ram, for being a deity, stroking my ego, that is an easy S tier. Because, anyway, speaking of S tiers and holy things and Ram, the name Ram is mentioned in the Holy Bible. Now, Ram is just one of the ancestors of David in the Holy Bible. There's not many other things in the Holy Bible referring to Ram. The only thing referring to Ram in the Holy Bible is a family tree that has Ram in it. Again, I don't know much else about Ram from the Holy Bible. However, because Ram is in the Holy Bible, it means that like Ram is a biblical name, and for that alone, and just for making Ram a biblical name, that I think Ram from the Holy Bible belongs in A tier. A very, very good Ram. Very, very nice. So anyway, let's carry on. There is a Ram. I used a Mantine in a Pokemon playthrough the other day, and there was a Mantine in it called Ram. Now, this Ram is a very good, cute animal. I think this Ram belongs in A tier. Just a general good Ram. This is... I appreciate this Mantine. He helped me a lot. It's a water type. Water types are very nice in Pokemon playthroughs. And that is a very good Pokemon that I nicknamed Ram. So I appreciate that. Hello Knight. I am pink because I am Ram. Anyway, next up on the Ram tier list, there is Ram from, I think, Rainbow Six Siege. Now, I've never played Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know anything about this Ram character. So, however, I guess this Ram is a soldier. And just for being a soldier alone, I'm going to add a new tier. I'm going to put it in between A and B. I'll make it a bit black, I guess. And I'll add a row below. I'll add this row. Oh no, okay, that's it. I messed that up. Hang on. I'll put you back here. There you go. Anyway, there is this Ram, who is a soldier. I don't know anything about Ram. I don't know anything about this Ram, but because this Ram is a soldier, I don't know which side this Ram fights for. If they are a good person or a bad person or anything like that. However, this Ram is a soldier. And for being a soldier, you know, a person whose job puts her life on the line, that I think is worth a standing salute, even if that Ram is someone whose ideologies, even if the ideologies this Ram fights for are like something I really, really don't agree with, or even if they are, this Ram deserves a standing salute just for like risking their life in their job as a soldier. That is very respectable, and therefore you get the 07 standing salute. I respect you. Next up is Mobula Ram. Now, for Mobula Ram, I'm also going to add a new tier. Because, yes, you'll see why. Mobula Ram, first of all, there he is. He deserves an absolute best boy god tier. There we go. That is a Mobula Ram. Now he belongs in this tier. As you can see, he is much higher than anyone else on this listing, and that is Mobula Ram, the VTuber, the Manta Boy. He belongs a no tier lower than this. He is the best. He is cute. He is cool. He is adorable. I don't think anyone will disagree with me here. So that is Mobula Ram with his visor on and everything else. Here's Mobula Ram without his visor. He also belongs in this tier. As you can see, he is the best. Mobula Ram from the banner art, easy one. Mobula Ram from the intro animation. There he is. Mobile around from the technical difficulties animation. There he is. He belongs here too. Mobile around from the concept art. He belongs here. Mobile around from the concept art without his visor and his gear. He belongs there too. Mobile around from the concept art from a different angle. There he is with a nice little pose. Of course, mobile around the chibi, also from the concept art. There he is. Mobile around from the concept sketch. He belongs in this tier as well. Mobile around from the first sketch, the prototype, before the artist decided to change it up a bit. He belongs there too. I don't think I ever showed the prototype image to you ever before, but he belongs here. In fact, I think Mobile Ram is so cute that right now, I am getting very, very excited looking at Mobile Ram. He is a very, very cute and cool and adorable boy. So right now, just looking at him, I am firing babies out of my vagina because he is that cute. That is how good Ram is. Next up is Ram's little wrist computer. There it is. It belongs there because it's a part of Ram. Ram's ray gun, of course, that goes there too. Ram's jetpack goes in there. Ram's jacket. Ram's suit. Ram's suitcase, tool case, I guess. Ram's boots, they belong in it too. This guy, I don't know who this is. I guess this is Mr. Nilgrim. Well, Mr. Nilgrim goes into a new tier. He goes into I'll add a tier below this. Here we go. Just to make things very, very clear, this Mr. Nilgrim is just going to make this clear. Not Ram. He is not Ram. This is not a Ram. So just to make that very clear. Next up, I guess the not Ram tier can go a bit higher, you know, because we do want some things on C. Next up, we have the Dodge Ram, or I guess the Ram pickup pickup truck. Now this thing right here, I'm gonna tell you right up. This I'm gonna put this in deep. First of all, people who drive these massive pickup trucks, they usually are compensating for something. I do not understand why people would ever drive these ginormous fucking pickup trucks. Like, they don't have much space in the back at all, even though they are so wide. Like, you can't put stuff inside them. I guess they are kind of useful if you're like carrying a bunch of logs or a bunch of like trees that you chopped up. But of course, most people are not like woodworkers. They do not like. Most people are not lumberjacks or anything like that. So they don't need these kinds of pickup trucks. Most people, of course, most people who drive these things just do it because they want a big giant car to boost their ego. To say these people have a small PP energy, it would be a compliment to them, because that does not. Because if I say small PP energy, I'm not telling them how small I think their PP is. They might take it as a compliment and think I think their PP is bigger than it actually is. In fact, I think, just to be more extra specific, I give this the microscopic PP energy tier. There we go. Because most people who drive these things, if they have other options, just like are compensating with something, and they are massive assholes. If you're a kid and you're in front of this thing, then the driver won't be able to see you, and they will just run you over because he couldn't see you. Massive things, wide things. If you park a thing like that, then have fun. You're wasting a lot of space with that thing. If you're driving that thing on the road, if a bunch of people drive those things on the road, God, imagine. Traffic is already bad enough, and like imagine how bad it is when there's like a billion cars on the road that are that size. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Deserves its bottom tier spot. Next up is the battering ram. Here you can see people with a battering ram opening up a door. These are police people. I'm going to put this in C tier. It's a weapon. It's I guess kind of useful in niche situations, but most people don't want to bust open the door. I guess if you want to break into someone's house, it's very useful. But of course, most people shouldn't break into other people's houses. So therefore, this goes into a nice, good old C tier. Next up is a naval ram. This is a boat that is supposed to bump into other boats. And as you can see here, this is a very old naval ram. It's they're kind of docked. Now, these are essentially torpedoes before torpedoes were a thing. And they were manned, I suppose. And they are there to break other boats in half. They are very big weapons, dangerous weapons. So this goes into C tier alongside the battering ram. Next up, Ram Ranch by Grant McDonald. It is a nice song, I guess. But it's just a guy screaming a bunch of lyrics on top of a pre-existing song. Whenever the song gets copyright struck, it's because of the original and not because of the Ram Ranch thing. And yet people count Ram Ranch, the image, as its own copyrighted thing on Wikipedia. I don't understand that. However, the song is fairly funny. I'm going to give this a solid B tier. You know, I'm going to put this above this character. This character I'm fairly indifferent about actually, so this goes into C tier. Now, Rem, there is Rem. So Rem goes into, I'm going to make an extra tier above this. Yes, here we go. And you get to be called, let's see. What color do I make this? I guess I can make this dark gray. Can you still read that? Yes, you can. Okay. Honorary Ram. I guess there's no U in honorary, or maybe there is, but my computer doesn't agree with it. Just for the sake of not showing any red squiggles, I'm gonna spell it without a U. There's honorary Ram, which for example includes Rem. Now Rem is an honorary Ram. People often call me Rem because of Ram. So there's that. We appreciate Rem. She is a good non-Ram. That is actually a Ram. You see, you see people called Ram, and they're gonna call you Rem. You're gonna call them Rem. That's pretty common. Same thing with Rom. Also from this thing. Well, I guess Rom goes into this tier, but like, or maybe I'm gonna put this below the other Rams, below the actual Rams. Here we go. Very nice. So we have Ram here, Rom here. These are honorary Rams. Pretty good. Not bad at all. Next up, we have Rum. It's I don't do alcohol, but I guess a lot of people like rum. Supposedly, it is a very sweet drink. It is made from sugarcane, so I can understand why people would like rum. Maybe I'll try it sometime if I ever get into alcohol. So there's that. Next up is Ram the animal. Now this is a cute animal. I like this. This goes into A tier. Solid, good Ram. I love the Ram animal. I like sheep. They are cute. They are fluffy. Now Rams the animals are generally kind of assholes, so I will bring them down just a little bit for that. You know, Rams, they bump into people, which is funny to see. So I'm kind of on the fence between A and B. I can't really decide. However, I'm going to put this Ram in B tier for now, so just for the sake of it. Next up, we have Angry Ram, or Rambro from the Angry Ram YouTube channel. As you can see here, this is a cute sheep. He is very funny. Now this Ram does go into A tier. It's a good A tier. However, I will also point out that this Angry Ram Rambro, he, well, yeah, sadly, he is kind of dead. So I have to honor him by putting him to 07 tier. Besides that, he does belong into A tier. But you also get to be in 07 tier. I salute. This guy was a soldier. This is a very good ram. Next up is the act of ramming. You know, as you can see, this ram here, he's ramming into a punching bag. It's the same ram as this. It's the Angry Ram, Rambro. And here he is ramming into a punching bag. Now, it's generally not very nice to do this. So I'm going to put this into C tier. You don't ram into other people, although it can be good to have like percussive maintenance. So just for like practical purposes, I'm putting this in B tier. It's very nice, it's very good. Sometimes for its own purposes. However, you can bully people by ramming into them, so don't do that. Next up is the other act of ramming, which I'm just gonna make a new tier for that. I'm gonna add a row below that because I am asexual and I do not like this. So I'm going to change the color of this, and I'm gonna make it pink just because I guess it's with people who like this wouldn't. And I'm gonna say, and my keyboard is a bit weird, so I'm gonna type very slowly, but There we go. That is the other act of ramming. I am not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this at all. I do not want to see this. I do not appreciate seeing this at all. So no, I am asexual. This goes into the censored tier. I hate this. I guess a lot of people like it, and I understand them. But me personally, I do not like this thing. I do not like ramming as an act. Hello, Professor Blade. I do not like ramming as an act. Like this kind of ramming, I do not approve of. I do not want to see it ever in any timeline, in any on any social media, which I barely even use. So I guess that's good. This act of ramming is bad. I don't want to see it. Yuck, disgusting. Next up is Aries. Now this guy goes into A tier. Aries is again, well, I don't believe in astrology, so it's not an A tier. It goes into B tier. I think astrology is kind of bullshit, so there's that. I don't like this ram. What happened, lol? Well, wait, what do you mean what happened? Can you hear me? Shit, okay, I'm gonna run a real quick mic check. Okay, wonderful, I can hear myself. Now let's go back to the ram tier list, the very important ram tier list, which we have here. I'm doing the ram tier list, and I put Aries, the Zodiac ram, into B tier. Now, I could have included the Chinese Zodiac ram, which is also called the GOAT, but I didn't, because I think Aries and the Chinese Zodiac ram, they both count as the same sort of thing to me. They are both astrology. So I'm going to count them both under this one single label, even though people who are into astrology might get mad at me for it. You can complain to me about it if you want, but personally, I don't really believe in astrology. However, knowing that the name Ram is linked to such a significant thing, knowing that a ram can affect your personality and all that, that is still very ego boosting. So in that sense, I guess it can be like A tier, but I'm gonna put this in high B tier, above Ram Ranch. Right there, I guess that's good. Next up is RAM, like computer RAM, sticks of RAM, that kind of stuff. Now, sticks of computer RAM, I've heard that there's a bit of an issue with these lately. I'm going to ignore that and put these wherever and I'm going to ignore that. Instead, I'm going to put these sticks of RAM, I guess, in A tier. In spite of what some people might do with these sticks of RAM, in spite of any price issues, I think RAM is generally just nice to have. People like having strong computers, especially VTubers. So this is just like a good stuff. This is just good stuff. Anyway, carrying on, there is this RAM fortress in Serbia, I think. This I don't know much about Serbia, but I like the world. Now, I've not included too many places called RAM. I feel like 2 is enough, and I just chose those 2 at random. Now, I've never been to Serbia, but maybe this place would be a good tourist spot for me. I like this place, so here we go. Well, I'm not sure if I like this place or not. I've never been there, but because it's a place called Ram, I'm sure, you know, I can visit it sometime. I like seeing new places, so just for that, you get to be in B tier. Here is Lake Ram. It is located. Well, Wikipedia listed it as Syria, but then if I look at the actual thing and it says like somewhere between Syria and Israel. Now, personally, I don't care about the politics at the moment. I mean, I literally can't. As a VTuber, I can, but that would be a big can of worms. So I'm not going to say too much about the places where it's located. However, this does look like a very pretty lake, and you know, it might be worth visiting. And there's that. Now, and finally, I have Your Future Baby. This is I just want to convince you right now. Your future baby will be called Ram. First of all, the baby name Ram is very common, I hear, in India, where people name them after the god, after the deity, the Hindu deity Ram. And not furthermore, there's the name Ram is mentioned in the Holy Bible as one of the ancestors of David. So we already have like religious reason to call your baby Ram. Next up, Ram is, as you can see, the name of the best character in Tron. It is the name of Mobula Ram. It is the name of some pretty cool characters here. And we like the name Ram. So your future baby will be called Ram. And I guess a lot of people, some people might not want babies. If you don't get any babies, then you can ignore that. However, but just count it as the baby name Ram. And as a baby name Ram, I want to support, if you do become a parent, I want to support you as a parent. So I'm going to put this Ram, your future baby Ram, into S tier because I support you as a parent and I think you are a good person. I think you might be a good person, okay? If you're a good parent, then your future baby will go into S tier. Even if you are not a good parent, I will still put your future baby into S tier because I want to be very supportive, and there's that. I'm not moving. Can I move, please? Excuse me? There we go. Anyway, that's your future baby, and that is the complete Ram tier list. Do I want to put these in any other order? Well, I guess not really. I am happy with this tier list. So anyway, that's been the Ram debut. Anyway, I'm gonna do some things real quick, and don't mind me. We will put the intro scene on again real quick. You'll see, and that'll be that, I guess. And yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go back to my thing. I'll turn off some music before I go to the intro, just to make it a little bit less jarring. There we go. And let's go to the intro scene back. Let's go back there. Just kidding, it's me. Now, I do want to mention that I forgot to change a few things, so I'm going to I'm going to change the background color real quick because right now you can't see my visor. Of course, you know, I had to print on the older. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. Don't mind me. Now you can see the green screen. I don't mind it. Don't mind that. I'm going to change it real quick. I'm going to I'm going to hide myself real quick so I can change the background color real quick. That's fine. That's all fine and good. I completely forgot to do that. I didn't prepare that. However, as you can see, the old Ram is still there. He still exists. I'll go back. Color picker. There we go. Which color? Oh, you're on the correct color right away. That's very nice. That's very nice. Is that's the one? That's the one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Here I am. Here I am. The real Ram, Mobular Ram. I guess this was all a. As you can see, I am still here, and this was not an April Fool's joke or anything. I am absolutely Ram from ReZero, as you can see here. Anyway, yeah, that was that. Yeah, have a happy April Fool's Day, and this was very fun. This was very fun. Do I have anything else to say about today, or no? Do I have anything else to say? I guess not really. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I guess most people don't really watch anime. I don't either. So this might have completely gotten over your head. But yeah, that was my April Fool's thing. Too many people have called me Ram from ReZero, so I had to do it at least once. There you go. I hope you're happy, because I just lost all of my dignity doing that. And yeah, that's that. So anyway, I will now say thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Army. Thank you, Knight. Thank you, Professor Blade. That was all. I've now done my whole debut thing. I've now debuted Ram from ReZero. Will I ever use that model again on this on my channel? Most likely no. Anyway, yeah. Once again, happy April Fool's Day, and I will be seeing you guys again tomorrow. So, see you. And bye-bye. It was all a good time. Ciao. Outro screen time. Bam.